Hey y'all, welcome to the Shady V Experience, where every story has a voice, every voice has a story, and every product gets a fair shake. So, who is V, or who is Shady V? Well, my name is Veronica, and I'm the host of this podcast. I was born and raised in the great city of Austin. Yes, I'm proud to call myself a Texan. And as a young girl, I spent a lot of my time with my cousins at the rancho, which is the property where my abuelito built a home away from the city for him and my abuelita. I was a tomboy, and I think it's because of my time at the ranch. See, it was spent with my male cousins. My female cousins were either a few years older than me and already interested in hair, makeup, and boys, or they were several years younger than me and too young to come hang out at the ranch. My grandfather was a master plumber, and my grandmother, well, she had one of the toughest jobs in the world. She cooked, cleaned, raised 9 children, and later took care of grandchildren and even some great grandchildren. And I'm sharing this with you because, well, when I was out at the ranch, my abuelita would say to me, "You have two options when you're here. You can play outside with the boys, but if you do, you have to work outside with the boys. Or you can stay inside and cook, clean, learn how to crochet, and do embroidery." Well, there was no way in hell I was going to stay inside all day. So I helped plow the fields. Well, not really, I just rode on the back of his tractor. But I did help plant fruits and veggies and even harvested them. I had to get eggs from the chicken coop, and that was gross and even a little scary because of the snakes. His chicken coop was a pretty big one, and it was right next to the outhouse. Yes, that's right. I said outhouse. And yes, I said my Wilito was a master plumber. But you see, it took a couple of years for him to get indoor plumbing. And there might be a story or two about the chicken coop and the outhouse, but I'll save those for another time. Now, because I played with the guys, I grew to love sports, all sports. We would go out and fish, shoot guns, ride dirt bikes, and swim in the tank. If you don't know what a tank is, it's a pond. Don't worry, I eventually learned how to cook, clean, and do embroidery. Now, I wish I had learned to crochet, but I guess that's what YouTube is for. I love sports so much that while my friends were in cheer or on the drill team, I was a student athletic trainer at Johnston High School. I went to school when AISD bused its students across town. I lived in Southwest Austin and went to school in East Austin. During the time of busing, students came from all over Austin. We had Northwest Austin, we had Oak Hill, we had South Austin. Uh, it was a very diverse school. It was also a very long bus ride. It took about 45 minutes one way, and that was before all of the crazy traffic here in Austin. Now, while I was at Johnston, I met some pretty amazing people. Some who I'm lucky enough to still call my friends, like the Sylvie sisters. Now, fast forward 20, 30, maybe 35 years, and I learned that Shelly and Jody had a dream to one day have their own podcast. Well, they were just crazy enough to have me as a guest on Adjacent. And after my interview, I mentioned that I would be willing to help them with editing if they ever needed it. Don't worry, Jordan, I wasn't trying to take your job. They asked if I spoke Spanish, and when I said yes, we chatted about another podcast and we started Las Comadres. Now, a year later, here I am venturing out on my own, and I'm going to introduce you to some pretty amazing individuals like local songwriters, screenplay writers and directors, and some whiskey lovers like me. Well, That's enough about me for now. I hope you will enjoy my podcast, The Shady V Experience, where I'll sit down with fascinating guests for insightful interviews, give you my honest, in depth reviews on the latest and greatest, or maybe not so great, restaurants, books, movies, and events. So, whether you're here for a thrilling story, compelling conversation, or a trustworthy recommendation, you've come to the right place. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this journey together.